Story 1. The Whispering Road. The night was shrouded in an impenetrable darkness, and the only source of light was the dim glow of the car's headlights cutting through the thick fog. Sarah gripped the steering wheel tightly as she navigated the winding, desolate road. The forest that loomed on either side seemed to close in around her, casting eerie shadows that danced in her peripheral vision. As Sarah's knuckles turned white, she noticed a faint whispering sound. It was as if the very trees were murmuring secrets. She tried to dismiss it as the wind, but the whispering grew louder, more distinct. Words formed in the voices, chilling her to her core. "Turn back, turn back," they hissed. Ignoring the warning, Sarah pressed on, her heart pounding in her chest. But the whispering persisted, now accompanied by eerie laughter that seemed to emanate from nowhere. Panic set in as she realized she was lost in the never-ending darkness, the road ahead stretching infinitely. The whispering voices seemed to mock her, growing louder with every passing moment until they drowned out even the roar of the engine. Story 2. The phantom hitchhiker. Michael was driving home on a moonless night when he saw her, an ethereal figure standing at the side of the road, thumb out, seeking a ride. Her pale face was framed by long, dark hair that cascaded over her shoulders. He slowed the car, a mixture of curiosity and concern pulling at him. "Where are you headed?" he asked, his voice trembling. She said nothing, but her eyes, dark and mournful, bore into his soul. Hesitantly, Michael unlocked the passenger door, and she glided into the car. A chill filled the vehicle as he drove on, unable to shake the unease that had settled upon him. Minutes turned into hours, but the mysterious passenger never uttered a word. Finally, they reached a desolate stretch of road. Her hand reached out, bony fingers brushing his arm. Michael's heart raced as he realized they were approaching the scene of a gruesome accident that had taken place years ago. Terrified, he slammed on the brakes, and the ghostly woman disappeared into thin air. Shaken to the core, he sped away, haunted by the encounter with the phantom hitchhiker. Story 3. The Vanishing Bridge. Mark had heard the stories about the old, rickety bridge on the outskirts of town. Legend had it that anyone who crossed it at midnight would vanish without a trace. Curiosity got the better of him, and one moonless night, he found himself on the bridge, the only source of light coming from the dim glow of the full moon. As he crossed the creaking wooden planks, a bone-chilling wind howled through the trees, causing the bridge to sway ominously. Mark's heart raced as he reached the midpoint, and suddenly, the world around him shifted. The bridge seemed to stretch endlessly in both directions, the moon and stars swirling above like a vortex. Panicking, Mark tried to turn back, but the path behind him had vanished. He was trapped on the bridge, suspended in a nightmarish void. Desperation set in as he screamed for help, but his voice was swallowed by the eerie silence. 3 horrifying night drive stories that chilled the soul, each one a testament to the terrors that lurk in the darkness, waiting to be uncovered by those who dare to venture into the unknown.